Hello friends, welcome to my channel PHP Guru. Friends, here we are going to discuss our CBSE Computer Science syllabus and all the chapters we will discuss one by one. So the first chapter is the internet. So I will tell you that due to COVID-19, the Python has been deducted, and but internet chapter will come and all the things will be come from this chapter. So due to the deduction of other chapters, the number of marks from the internet also increased, so it is more chances to score more and mark more from this chapter. So let's begin. Let's see the introduction part. So everything connecting together and enhancing reach forms a network. So if we'll talk network. So network is that which connect together and enhance reach, means the boundary of the thing is not restricted. It will move out of the boundary, and moving out of the boundary, it will create a network of that thing. Okay, and thus it says that if we connect together and enhance the reach, it will create a network. Okay, so network word is not very small word. Okay, this is a very big thing. So we will understood by some of the examples which are here. So first one is the network of roads. So highways are connected together and thus forms the network of roads. So if we will talk about the network of roads, so network of roads means if we have to travel from one place to another, we can travel by the roadside. And how the roads are connected? They are connected by the highways. So this will create a network of road. Okay, यानी अगर हमें कहीं जाना है तो जाने के लिए हम रोड से जाएंगे, और हाईवे जो है वो क्या है, सारे रोड्स को कनेक्ट किए. सो दिस विल क्रिएट ए नेटवर्क ऑफ रोड. Okay, we'll see the next example, that is a network of rails. In the same way that how we go to roads, in the same way that network of rails are also there. If we move from one place to another, we will move there by trains. And trains, because all the places are connected by the rails, trains. So this will also create a network of rails. In the same way, if we talk about internet, that is on the network of computers, and computers are connected together to form a network of computers. So all the computers are what? They all are connected to each other and they create and make a network of computers. So that we can communicate with each other, and that will create the network of computers. Okay, so this is the introduction. Now let's see the internet and its components. Okay, part by part we will discuss. Okay, so it is easy. So internet is a decentralized system. Okay, so internet and its components, and the first topic is the internet is a decentralized system. So let's discuss that what is decentralized system. Okay, so each computer individual can communicate with anyone else on the internet, can publish ideas, and can sell products with a minimum overhead cost. See, if we are talking on the network of computers, so network of computers are connected through internet. Okay, and in internet each and every computer is connected to each other. Okay, so if each and every computers are connected to each other, then we can we can publish ideas and can sell product with a minimum overhead cost. With less number of money, with less amount of money, we can sell the products with a minimum cost. Okay, so as traditional broadcasting media such as radio, television, and centralized system. Okay, so if we will talk about the traditional broadcasting media, traditional broadcasting media such as radio, television, and centralized systems. So radio and television are the centralized system, but internet is what? It is a decentralized system. Okay. So now you understand what is centralized and what is decentralized. So internet is what? It is a very vast and broad area thing. So and all the computers are connected to each other in the internet can communicate with each other very easily and can publish their ideas also and sell products with a minimum cost. But when we'll talk about the radio and the television, then they are centralized systems. Okay. Okay, here internet is not a thing which you can touch and feel. Yes, we know that internet is not a thing we can just touch it and feel it. Okay, as we know that software and hardwares are there, then software are those in which we can not touch and we cannot feel. But hardwares are, in the other hand, can be touched and feel. In the same way, internet is not a thing which we can touch and feel. Okay, we'll move to the next one. That is the World Wide Web. World Wide Web, that we are saying www. So if we are going to the internet, we just write anything on the internet. So if we are writing anything on the internet, then we have to include www at the starting of that web address. Okay, such as www.google.com. So we are not writing only google.com. We have to write www at the in front. Okay, so let's see. Tim Berners-Lee proposed www between 1989 to 1991. So Tim Berners-Lee has introduced the www, that is World Wide Web, in between 1989 to 1991. The www is a set of program standards and protocols governing the way in which the multimedia files are the document that contain a combination of text, photograph, graphs, video, and audio. So www is what? It is a set of program standards and protocols. Okay, here one word is protocols. So protocols means it is a set of rules which govern some things. Okay. So www is what? It is a set of program. It is a collection of program. It is a set of program that and standards governing the way in which the multimedia files will be sent to the internet. So because when we are searching anything on the internet, then what happened? The content, the page having all, that is video, audio, text, everything. So how these things are there in the page? So these things are there by some of the rules, some of the protocols. So these protocols are what? They are www. www having some set of program standards and some protocols. That protocols means rules and regulations that tells that how to include the multimedia files and photographs, graphics, and video and audios. Okay, so in short, we will say that Tim Berners-Lee has proposed www when in 1989 to 91, and it is www is a set of program standards and protocols. Okay. Okay, so www became a reality with the invention of HTML and a text browser in 1980. Okay, before when there is no before when there is no so much invention in www, what happened? There is only text in the web pages. Okay, but after that the invention of the HTML and the text browser, in 1990, it came in reality that really what is that HTML page or www. Let's move the next one. Now we will see the difference between www and internet. Okay, So we'll see that www, that is World Wide Web, and the internet, both things are same or they are different. So triple W, that is www, the World Wide Web is a set of program standards and protocols that allows the multimedia and hypertext files to be created, displayed, and linked on the internet. So triple W is a what? It is a set of programs, okay, and set of standards and protocols which allows that how the multimedia files or hypertext or text files or images will be shown on the internet. While the internet is a computer based worldwide communication network, internet is what? It is a network in which we use triple W, okay, which is composed of large number of smaller interconnected networks. Okay, so internet is what? It is a network of